At the top of the hour, we showed you the list of school districts that are either delayed or learning remotely today because of the weather conditions. Among those is Caldwell County.
Right now, Paige Counts, the public information officer there for Caldwell County, joins us now live. Paige, thanks for taking time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so give us an idea. Hopefully you have a window nearby, or perhaps you drove in this morning, or you've been out. Give me an idea of what the conditions are like there in Caldwell County.
For most of Caldwell County, the roads are just wet.
Well, that is good to know. As we say, it's not the huge wintry mix that we were anticipating, but smart decision to have the kids delayed there because you just want to be extra careful when you have those school buses and people heading out. Talk about the preparations. You know, we're expecting that there could have been a wintry mix up in Caldwell County. How did your crews prepare? Were any of those roads treated in advance?
Well, the county doesn't treat roads, but we did treat all of our facilities. Our ambulances are always prepared for winter weather so that we're ready to respond in case of weather. It's, always a good idea to be prepared.
Always a good idea to be prepared, no matter what, because you might get something that we might not get down here in the Charlotte area. So even though snow ice isn't new for your public works crews, are there any specific challenges that you all face once we get into December, January, and February?
Well, Caldwell County expands in elevation more than any county in the state. So what's happening in the northern part of our county is not necessarily happening in the southern part of our county, because if you're up closer to Boone, Blowing Rock, you're getting more of that Watauga County weather where, in the other end of our county, it could just be rain. So I always say to be prepared when it's cold like this. Temperature changes and you could hit ice at any time.
That's right. And for folks who are wondering where Caldwell County is, maybe you're new to the area, you don't know. We're talking north of I-40, where we typically see more of that sort of wintry mix there. What's it like for you, Paige? I know being the county's public information officer, what does that mean for you?
It just means I get to talk to good folks like you.
There you go.
And, make sure I'm in touch with our emergency management to hear calls. And so far, overnight and this morning, we've not had any weather-related calls, which is a very good thing.
Good to know. Good to know. And to Paige's point, I mean, in Caldwell County, you go from Lenore on 321 north of that, and it's almost all vertical after that point. So I mean, so I can completely understand how your crews and some of your colleagues face very different circumstances depending on where you might be within the county. All right, Paige Counts with the Caldwell County Public Information Office. Paige, thanks so much. We appreciate it, and fingers crossed things stay okay up there.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking to us.
All right, 8:17 right now on WCNC Plus. Let's go back to the Chevy Storm Tracker. We'll go back to them coming up in just a second, but first a break here on WCNC Plus.